Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using The Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. I think it's over here. There we go. There's a website, llewellyn.com. There is a companion book by Barbara Moore if you're interested. It's with this version of it anyway, in case that's of interest to you. Supportive Oracle Cards, Spellcasting Oracle Cards by Flavia, Barbara, and Lizbeth. Website for them is shewhoisart.com. So if you're interested, just freeze frame there and use that information as you see fit. If you wish to, obviously. Alright. Somebody's not matching up right with you. The Strength card is at the bottom with the Seven of Swords. Somebody... Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? These two are at the bottom. Seven of Swords with the Strength card. I think it's ironic that that's your card because it's not showing up on your side. Somebody's not matching up like they should. Oh, boy. No, what's up with this person? Somebody is not matching up like they should. Now, I feel like, literally, I think somebody's going to drift away. And I almost feel like the advice before we get too far is kind of like let them drift away. This is coming in, but the closure is also coming in. Their energy is not lining up with yours correctly. I feel like for some reason I don't see you letting this person go very easily. I don't know why. Because Leo usually like kind of rolls with it. But for some reason I don't feel you letting this go very easily. Kind of like I'm calling this person out. I'm telling them what's going on. I'm keeping up with them. They're not matched up with you correctly. Something with their energy is not linking up correctly. And I feel like there's a lot of lies. Oh, that would make more sense. Because I keep looking at this and I'm like, what is this telling us? Because I'm getting that Seven of Swords hiding behind that Strength. But I feel like what they're saying is that this is somebody who lies to you. Like, I feel like it's a compulsive liar. So an example of a compulsive liar would be, you would ask them what they had for lunch. They would say they had an egg salad sandwich. Meanwhile, they had a ham salad sandwich. It's very minimal, but like that's how often they lie. Like they can't help themselves. Where did you go last Tuesday? I went to see my grandmother, when they actually went to see their aunt. Like, it's not even a big deal, but they just, like, they don't even think. They're just so used to lying, they don't care what they're saying. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Because I feel like it's that stupid. I don't really like using that word, but it's that foolish. I'll use that word. Like, they're a compulsive liar to that level. Kind of like, you know, what was the name of your first pet? And if it was, maybe it was Dylan. Dylan the dog. But they tell you it was Susie. Susie the cat. They don't even think about it. Why? It's like they lie about things that's kind of like, why? Like, that's what I feel like this type of lie. That's the type of liar I'm getting with this. Like, take it with a grain of salt. These readings are general, so this is what I'm getting. Like, somebody's lying about foolish things. So maybe it's not that bad. I hope it's not, because that's just flat out whatever. But maybe it's somebody that you've caught in lies, and it's just kind of like, why did you bother lying about that? That type of thing. Again, this person does not match up with your energy. I feel like you call them out, but it's just like, it's a compulsive liar. I keep feeling a compulsive liar. I don't know what else to say about it. Now, you're trying to make sense of them. Do you give them the benefit of the doubt? I almost feel like maybe you're kind of like, well, maybe I just startle them and they can't think straight. Maybe they've even given that excuse. Like, at the moment I thought that was, but then later I realized that wasn't the right answer. Or whatever. I feel like if you call them out in the truth, like, I was talking to your sister, she said your first pet was a dog named Dylan. Why did you say Susie the cat? I don't know. I was confused in the moment. It's what I thought that was, and then, yeah, now that you're saying that, I know that, but I don't know. I was flustered. I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. But it's constantly things like that. It's constant. Like, oh, I was talking to your mom and she said you guys had egg salad or, ham salad for lunch yesterday. You know I love ham salad. Well, oh, I forgot. Yeah, I don't know. I thought quick. I just remembered I was thinking of or egg salad, blah, 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 blah. They always have excuses. It's annoying. I don't know. I'm already annoyed with it. I think I'm feeling that this person's a compulsive liar, but I feel like you give them leeway. I do feel like you give them leeway. They're trying to cut out of your life. I really feel like you should let them go. This is somebody on their own path. They want somebody who believes in their lies. The thing is, because you call them out on their lies, they don't get too deep. They're afraid to push it too far, which is good. Because I feel like this is the type of person where today it's little minimal things like sandwiches and the first pet they ever had. Tomorrow it's where did that $1,000 go? Where were you last Tuesday night? Like what? How come you didn't come home that other night? Like I feel like it's like that type of thing. Like small things now, big things later. Because you call them out, they're very uncomfortable because they can't do these big screw ups or these big. They can't get away with the little lies, so they know they'll never get away with the big lies. So this is why they're leaving too. I feel like that's literally why they're leaving, and because they're unhappy about that. Like you don't let them get away with their ridiculousness. But I'm getting you will be a lot happier if you let them go. I don't know who this is for, but I feel like somebody like really wants to believe in this. I don't know if this is a love thing. For some of, I feel like I'm not getting like a romance thing. I'm getting like for somebody this is a child. So take it with a grain of salt. If it's not you, it's not you. I feel like you know immediately if it's you or not. And I'm not saying don't love your child. I'm just saying if that's what they're going to be, let them go off and do that. Because you're not going to fix them at this point. I mean, if they're a teenager, I don't know. If they're younger than that, you can do what you can try to do. But I feel like for the person this is really connecting with, like it seems to be honing in on somebody with an adult child who does this constantly, that lies constantly. And they're saying just let them go their way. I don't know what else to say with that. I kind of feel bad about it, but at the same time, they're like, somebody needs to hear that, so I'm going to let that be. I don't know. I feel weird saying it, but I almost feel guilty. Like, like if it's somebody's kid, but I'm like, well, if they're an adult child and they have these bad behaviors, there's only so much you can do. You know what I mean? Because I'm getting this 6 of Cups here. Kind of like this is something you've put up with for a long time, and you'd like to believe better. They're trying to exit from your life. I don't know. I don't think, like, especially if this is a relative, something like that, they won't be completely gone, but you might only hear from them on holidays and once in a great blue moon. And that might be hard for you, but I feel like that ultimately is better. That Hanged Man showing up with the moon card, like, the less you know, the better. This person gets upset because you call them on their crap and they don't like it. So they're trying to put up barriers between you and them so they can get away with more. Unless you want to police them their whole life, which is basically all you're going to do. I don't know, that feels really heavy. If they want to go, let them go. It's what I keep getting. There's more things around them. There's a lot more, even though of all the things you do know about, there's a lot more that you don't, what I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune. That's another reason this person kind of wants to ditch out. Because I feel like they're trying to get away from some other responsibilities. Something's out of balance here. Something's out of order with them. I feel like your life will come together much better. There'll be a lot more peace in your life letting this person do what they got to do. I feel like whoever this is, especially if it's a family member, holidays, once in a great while you'll hear from them. I feel like it's for the best. It's hard to say that. I do see you still trying to reach out once in a great while. I also feel like you might get ignored. I just feel like don't let it bother you. I know that's hard. I feel like it's a lot. I feel like this is a lot. But I feel like they're just trying to call out this energy, kind of like, you've done your best with whatever this is. If this person wants to go, let them go. Another version I am getting of this is like for some people, for some Leos, maybe this is a romantic partner and you really do love them. You're in love with them. And this might be a heads up if this is the traits that they have, if they're lying constantly, even though it's small things. I feel like what this reading is supposed to hopefully show you is like sooner or later this isn't going to work. You're the one that loves. The other person has their own problems. Unless you want to make a career out of calling them out on their bull, but you're going to have to constantly do it, because once you start letting it go, the lies just get bigger. I feel like the people that this hits for, you know it hits for you, by the way. If you're really not sure, it's probably not for you. For some of you, you'll watch this, a week will go by, and then it'll ding in your head who this is talking about. It might not be a close family member, but maybe a family member that you do call out on things that causes problems for other family members, that keeps trying to get distance from you. But I feel like for your happiness, I think that's what we're centering on. Whoever this person is, if they want to go, let them go. Let them go. I feel like that's what they're saying. Let them go. Whoever this is, whoever this person is in your life, because I feel like you keep working to keep them in your life. I feel like they're saying, let them go. Do yourself a favor. Let them go. Are we good? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.